So what's going on, guys? It's Farisky here, back with another video. Sorry for not uploading for a while. I've been pretty busy. So since the new Ghost event came out, we got some new fruit revamps, sword revamps, and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, the update 20 is here. So I'm trying to make something different today. So today we are going to uh, make a fruit tier list. So all of it just got a new revamp, a new look, pretty sick. So let's get right into it, guys. We got rank S until rank F. So F is the worst, and S plus is the best. So first we start off with a rocket fruit. Now rocket fruit just got a new update, and if you don't know what is rocket fruit is, it is actually just the old kilo fruit. They just revamped it, so this fruit is pretty good for beginners since it's really good for grinding, and it only costs I think it's 5,000 berries. So I think I'm going to put it in C plus. It really deserved that spot though. So up next we got the chop fruit. This one is nothing new, just an ordinary chop fruit, so I think we're going to put it to C. It's not that bad for beginners sword mains for the first C users, but yeah, it'll do the job. So up next we got a spin fruit. Now this fruit got some, I think it's a the new visual effects just got revamped, so I think I think it's just below rocket. Yeah, that's about it. Just a normal spin fruit, pretty trash, but it'll do the job to grind for a bit in the first C. And up next is the spring fruit. Now, yeah, we're just going to put it on the F tier since it's not really good. Just doesn't have any revamp yet. And up next we got a bomb fruit. Now this bomb fruit is pretty normal. I think it's really good. I once used it, but the move is kind of slow and it's kind of mid. It's not really good for grinding, and especially for the first C players. So I'm just going to put it on the D tier. Nothing special, nothing. It's not bad. It's not good too. So up next we got smoke fruit. Now this is actually a logia fruit, which is you got some immunity with enemies that have no hockey, especially in the first C. Now, I do recommend this for beginners if you just start off and trying to find a good elemental fruit. And this is it. This is the best one you can get other than ice and light fruit. So I'm just going to put it in the B plus. It's kind of mid for the second C users, but it's pretty good for first C. But you need to change your fruit eventually. And up next is spike fruit. Now this fruit is really good for beginners too. I'm not quite sure how the move sets are because I never used it before, but I've seen some showcase from other YouTubers, so I think it deserves I think it's above chop. Yeah, we got a lot more to go, guys. So up next, another Logia fruit. So this is a flame fruit. Now this fruit is also an elemental. It also got some immunity for non-hockey NPCs or mobs, and it is really good for grinding. It's like an alternate version of light and ice. So, but it also can be awakened. So it's really good for PvP. So I think I'm going to put it in the S A plus A plus tier, I guess. So next we got uh Falcon. No explanation needed. It's really trash. Okay, now we got the ice fruit. Now I mentioned it, it's really good for PvP grinding and all that kind of stuff. It is really good for farming too. So, and it's also a Logia though, which is another bonus. So I think it's going to be in the S tier. Just flat out S tier, no explanation needed. Okay, back to another Logia. Oh, this is a sand fruit. Well, it is quite decent for PvP, and it's also a Logia, so it's pretty good for grinding. But it's nothing special. I think it's just deserve an A tier. So now we got a duck fruit. So as it's also have the same move sets like ice. Also, they both have a very, how do I say this? They both can got some stun move sets, which is it is a dream fruit for every swordsman. I once tried it, but it's not really my type. You need to uh, unlock the full potential of it, so it's nothing special about it. It is pretty good though, so it deserves an S tier. So up next we got Ghost Fruit. Now, this is the one that I've been talking about. It got some new revamp. It's pretty decent, just the same as Dark. Nothing special about it, so I think it's just below Flame Fruit and A plus tier. So next fruit is Diamond. Well, Diamond is it only have one skill, which is just turn yourself into diamond. Yeah, nothing special about it. But if you have some 30 million bounty, you can use this because you already got a lot of defense, so why not just use diamond? And it's also just a Walmart version of Buddha, so I think it's just going to be B minus. I mean, it's not that bad for sword main. Yeah, that's about it. And yes, we got a light fruit. Now this fruit is really good for PvP. Wait, I think it's just decent, but it is really good for farming. So I think it deserves an S tier. It's not that bad though. It's quite decent. One of my favorite one. And we got I think this is a rubber fruit. So this is the Luffy's fruit right now. So I once used it, but it's not that bad, and it's not that good either. So I think it's just A minus. Yeah, I hope it does got some Gear 5 or Gear 4 transformation. The fruit only stuck on Gear 2, which is quite unfortunate. And now we got a berry fruit. Now, if you love to prank your friends or troll them and make their day even worse, so I think this is the perfect fruit for you. So it got some really goofy moveset, just trying to make you have some fun to prank to troll your friends. It just straight up a troll fruit. So eh, I never used it before, but I've seen people using it during PvP. It's quite annoying, but yeah, I can't really do nothing about it. So I think it deserves a B tier. So moving on, we got the magma fruit. Now to compare light versus magma, I think magma is better for sea beast hunting, and it actually got the highest damage fruit in the game so far. So I think it deserves an flat out A tier. It's not that bad, but it is pretty good. So we got quake fruit now. So this fruit is really good for PvP. It got some big AoE and you can spam tsunamis like the giant waves, but it'll take a while for you to uh, you get used by using this quick fruit. I never used it before or awaken it, so I'm just going to put it on A plus tier. By the way, these are just my opinion. Don't be mad at me. So we got all of the good fruits. So we're going to judge all of them. So today we got Buddha fruit. So these are one of my favorite fruit since it is really good for farming. I think it's one of the best, and I don't really suggest for you to use it on PvP. So since you're going to just demolish the whole server, you're going to just bully everyone. So up next we got love fruit. Now it also got some new revamp, but after that it just die out. So it's not really good in my opinion. It's just a troll fruit, just like barrier. So I think it deserves A minus, just below rubber. So up next we got string fruit, aka spider. Now, well, this fruit is kind of good though. It's quite decent. So if you have a very good aim, then this fruit is just perfect for you. Okay. So I think it deserves an S tier. It deserves the spot. So up next we got a phoenix fruit. Now, this fruit is one of the, I think it's natural or maybe it's a beast. Yeah, it is really good for PvP, and you can also heal yourself with it. And but the move sets are pretty slow. I don't really like it. It just doesn't really good compared to Flame, so I think it deserves a B plus tier. So next we get Rumble. Now this fruit is really good. It deserves an S tier. So yeah, no explanation needed. It got a lot of stun abilities and it's perfect for sword main, even for the sword main beginners. So I never used it before, but I wish I can. Next we got Pain Fruit, and this is actually Paw Fruit, but they just changed the name and the icon. Nothing special about it. The last time people used it, I think back before update 17 part 3, I guess. They think it's the best fruit they can ever use, but due to a lot of updates just come out recently, it just die out. So it is pretty good fruit. It is for the skilled players, so I think it deserves a B. I think it's A minus. It's not that bad though. You have a very long aim. Up next we got blizzard fruit. So this fruit is actually just a snow fruit. It's Yuki Yuki no Mi, and it came out. I think it's 2000, 2021 during Christmas. So it got some big AOE, and it's like a rival for the magma fruit. They both really good at CBS hunting. Not gonna lie, I used both of them. They both really good, so I think they both deserve an A tier list. Moving on with the brand new sound fruit. Now I haven't used this since I'm kind of broke right now, but people said it's quite good, so I'm just going to believe them since it got some really good visual effect compared to Portal. So I think it deserves an S tier. So moving on, we got Gravity. So even since the revamp, it's kind of mid. It only has it only costs around 2.5 million berries, which is kind of expensive if you ask me. It's not that good either. It's just the same as Phoenix. It's kind of slow, so I think it deserves a B tier. So moving on, we got the Dofu. Now, if you ask me, the Dofer is really annoying for for some players that are trying to grind and just random Go user just kill them for no apparent reason. So I mean, it's quite good for grinding, PvP, for farming too. And it's also good for CB's grinding, but it's not better compared to Magma. I think it deserves the best spot, which is S plus. So now we got Shadow Fruit. I once tried using the Shadow Fruit, but I don't really like it. It's not meant for everyone in the Blox route, but it got some really good damage too. I think it's the same as Flame. I mean, it's this. It got some same movesets like Ghost, so I think it just deserve an A plus. So now we got Venom Fruit. Now this fruit is very annoying. Uh, if you compare it with Dough, I think this one is a lot more harder to compete with. It got some really good Venom effect, and I think it got poison effect on all of the movesets. So yeah, if you got clapped by a Venom user, don't be mad. You know, just they got no skill, so it deserve a S tier. I mean, if you have it, you can just have fun with it. And up next, we got Control Fruit. Now, this one is pretty hard to use for me, but I think the fruit is kind of beautiful. You know, it's really unique. So I see some people suffer with this Control Fruit, and I see some of them really good at it. So I think it deserves an S plus tier. I mean, most of the mythical fruit deserve an S plus tier. And now the brand new mammoth fruit. Now we've been waiting for a long time for this fruit to come out, and I've seen a lot of showcase that the F skill is kind of good. It's kind of OP, so I think it deserves an S plus tier. The last three fruits we got Spirit. Well, I've used Spirit for quite some time. Maybe back in 2022. Yeah, the last year. Uh, the day it came out, it got revamped. To me, it's kind of mid. And not, I can't get used to the clicking effect. It got some pretty weird mobs to it. I mean, the damage is pretty overpowered though, if you ask me. So I think it deserves an S tier. Just, I think it's a buff string. Yeah, that's about it. And the last two, we got Dragon Fruit. Now, this fruit is kind of outdated. They need to revamp it really quickly. I don't really like it though, since it's kind of 2019 looks. But to be fair, it's pretty good though. Don't blame me for that. It is really good, but it's quite spammable. So I think I'm not really a fan of dragon users that much, since they just straight up PvP sweat. So I'm just going to put it on the S tier. And the last fruit, we got the leopard. Now this one deserves an F tier. No, JK, it's actually really good, but most of the Leo users are kind of toxic to me. A lot more toxic than the Venom users. So, well, it is pretty good fruit, you know. It is really good for the no skill users. So it's quite spammable since it got some N1 clicks like Mammoth. So I think it deserves an S plus tier. So that's all about it, you know. That's all of the Blox fruits. So and yeah, that's all about it in this video. So sorry for not uploading for a while. I think it's 2 months. The last video is like 2 months ago. I wish I can upload more videos, but I'm not really good at English either. I'm quite a fast talker, so I just can't think on what I should talk about. and I got some studies to do, like all the education stuff in real life. So maybe this is the last video that I'll make for the next 3 months. I guess so, since I'm not really into YouTube anymore. I just want to chill out. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. So make sure you leave a like and subscribe. And why not share this video too for your friends? So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.